Harry and Ron got up bright and early in preparation for their first Defense Against the Dark Arts class. However, not everyone was quite as lively that morning.
Hermione! We've got Defense Against the Dark Arts class! Hurry up!
I'm on my way!
I wish we all had spells where we could just tap our hair and it would just be perfect without any need for blow drying your hair or doing any of the combing and all that. I wish you could just tap your hair and it would just be perfect, like Hermione just demonstrated there. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban for the PS2. My name is Sajuuk, and we're in the second part of this Let's Play, the first proper day mission of the game. But before we do anything, we're just going to open up this chest right here to get a Folio Brutai page.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just adjusted myself because that cutscene finished faster than I was expecting. So I was just rushing a bit trying to get into position. Now, there is a girls' dormitory in this game, but as you can see, only Hermione can be found up here. It's because the boys are not allowed in the thing. It's mentioned by Hermione, I don't know when. Must have been the 6th book. I'm trying to think of when she said it. It was in one of the books that she said that the boys were considered untrustworthy or something to enter the girls' dormitory, so it turns into a slide or something. Fairly certain it was book 6. I had Half-Blood Prince. Anyway, let's head into the common room where we can find our comrades, quite literally. Now, before we do anything, we're going to head up here, almost just to bottom out the Gryffindor Tower as a location for items. We could get a couple of items here, actually, using Ron. So we'll just switch to him now. Now, one annoying thing I find about this game is that no matter what button you're assigned to a spell...
Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Shut it. No matter what spell you assign a button... no matter what button you assign a spell to, if I could get the words out, it'll always be reversed on the next step of the game, almost.
Yeah!
So if you have Flipendo and Triangle, it always goes to square for some reason. I don't know why they do that, but it's so incredibly frustrating because every single mission at the start, so the start of a part, you're going to see me doing basically this, just to get my spells back when I want them. Because I always want Expelliarmus I always want Flipendo and Triangle.
Let's go to the 3rd floor.
Unless I need another spell for whatever reason. But usually Flipendo or Triangle for the Ron and Harry. And usually it'll be Flipendo for Hermione, but it can be something else depending. Anyway, over here is a bookcase to a chest, which is very useful.
Good! Shouldn't we be there by now?
Oh, come on, chill out, there's no time limit. I'll take as long as I want to get there. Now, we do have to find a prefect badge, but we can't get that right yet. Right now, rather. Just because we can't get there. I'm going to leave these loading screens in because they don't take too long. And there's not many of them. Actually, there's quite a lot of them.
About Scabbers. He's been acting so strangely since we came to Hogwarts.
Thank you for letting me know, and just before we do anything else, I need to just press the OK button on my TV remote to stop it turning the TV off. Didn't realise I had it on this long. But it's fine. Now, technically you can enter the 4th floor through this secret passageway over here, but we are not going to do that.
Let's go to the 3rd floor.
Mainly because it'll lead you to an area where you can't really do very much on the 4th floor. And when you come out, you'll just get yelled at by prefects. So one of the things this game does to force you to not explore is basically all the stairs on all the floors on the grand staircase will be locked, apart from Gryffindor Tower and the place you have to go to. Let's talk to this prefect right here.
Professor Dumbledore has ordered us to stand guard on the grand staircase.
For what purpose?
We're supposed to report anyone who goes wandering off. So watch yourself.
Shouldn't we be going to Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Don't worry, I'm going to do that. So basically, the one thing that is pretty much established in this game is that apart from one prefect, all of the prefects are Slytherin for some reason. So when there's any sneaking sections involving prefects, are always Slytherins, and there's only like 4 prefects in the game that you actually have to sneak past. It's one in the
Let's go
one
to
in...
the third floor.
Be quiet, Hermione. There's one in the dungeons, one on the first floor, one on the second floor, one on the third floor. One of the things it establishes that the first floor is only for optional side quests. There's no actual task to go there. Anyway, if you try to go in one of these doors, you'll get this from the prefects.
You can't go through there. What are you doing?
As if it's illegal for me to go to ancient ruins. What happens if I had a class
Come on,
to go there?
let's go.
I can't because this prefect's yelling at me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think you can say more than that.
Hey, leave that alone.
What if I've got a class? I want to go to my class of ancient runes even though I've never been there.
Get off.
No. One thing they also don't do is take house points. I think I mentioned that in the previous part, but no house points will be lost. And as you can see, we cannot get down to the ground floor. As you can see, there's a prefect on the second floor who's completely trapped, which is great. Now, I had toyed up the idea of possibly playing the game in alternative languages, just simply for no commentary stuff, because I wouldn't be able to understand a word of it. But I'm not sure yet. I might do it, I might not. I don't know. I would just rush through this area because we can't really do anything right now. Go to the Gunhilda Gorsmere corridor where we've got our fellow Gryffindors outside a Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Yeah, let's head on in. And there's a cutscene as well, so... Should I volume up? Oh, I might as well just do it anyway. Might as well.
Hermione, Ron, Harry, would you come here, please? I would like you to go in there and bring back the Glacia Spellbook.
I don't know what there is, but it's this hidden passageway behind Professor Lupin's wall, which is going to lead us to the Glacia Spellbook. Now, the one thing that these spell challenges have is there's basically two set states. There's basically one state of going to go and get the spellbook, and then once you've got the spellbook, there's another state of you coming back. Now, for some reason, the game puts you onto Hermione automatically, even though we don't need her just yet. So at the moment, the whole challenge is in freezing cold icicle conditions. You can find the wall we just came through up here, leading to a dead end for some reason. There's some good tracks in this game, I have to say. But we're just going to head down here. I'm actually just going to switch to Hermione, just because she's easier to control. So we're down the steps. And there's a bottomless pit for no apparent reason. Get out of the way, Harry. Run round here to a barricaded door that unlocks to reveal pixies. It's like an ice castle almost. Okay, so all I had to do is start flipandoing. Come on guys, help. You might have to help your friends every so often. And as you can see, they like to come on. How has he got so high? Jeez. Your friends are useless. Now, camera shot. This is a great camera shot. I don't know why, but I like this. It's just a nice covering over of the whole area. Yes, it is freezing cold. So we'll call our friends over to thingy this button. But the cauldron. Let me move it. That flash is just from coming out of R2 camera mode. Drop. And the gate comes down.
Goodness for that.
Well, that was obvious, Ron. That didn't really need any challenge at all. And here's another chest, which we will now open.
Great.
Another card. Now, as you can see, there are cards in these spell challenges which are very obviously one way through things. You won't be able to come back to these. Enemies are pretty basic at the moment, which is good.
Sorry.
Why is the AI hitting me with flipandos? I mean, it's crazy. Come on. Got that, and I don't think there's anything else in here other than the odd torch lighting up the way, so let's head into this area here. There we go. Big open area, so this is like the main room almost, so you have to do a lot of puzzles around this area. As you can see, there are things to that eye source, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave these two here and take Harry for this first challenge. Up, here we go. Turn this round. Now these will lock into place. So I think about here. So we won't be able to move that anymore, so that's in place. Oops. Jump across the gap. Turn that to there. So all you have to do is basically create the path to the eyeball thing. Now we're just going to stand here for a second and get Ron to push the button. Now the reason for this is I want to just show you some of the sound effects of the game. So when it hits off the third mirrors, it'll make a different sound effect, which is quite fun. And then the last one's got like a hollow sound effect. I don't know why, but I do like it. It's just a good sound effect for some reason. Let's not turn it that way. Let's turn it the long way around for no reason. I don't know why they have those sound effects, but they're pretty good. I don't know why I'm turning it the long way around, but who cares? There's our way on. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to enjoy this sound effect for much longer because it'll be cut off once we go through here as Harry. So we're trapped. And another area that sounds like pixies. So yeah, for cutscenes like this, I'm not going to waste time voluming up the sound because there's no real point. It's a speechless track, so there's no point. Just attack all the pixies. Yes, you can. There we go, get rid of them. I'm just going to climb up here a second, and the reason for this is because I want a better shot at attacking this thing. So if I just get this shot. Oh, hang on. Just attack this 3 times. Basically, these rotating things are 3 times to lock them into place. Jump across. Oops. Just didn't have the perfect positioning there, but that's not a problem. Climb up just to save a bit of time. So yeah, basically I'm just going to navigate through the Glacia spell challenge to find the spellbook. If you've not learned guessed already, it's probably going to be Hermione who will learn it. Just because that seems obvious. Oops. Come on. And third time's a charm. And that raises up a platform we were previously using to get up there, but that's fine. Get a bean. I don't know why I want a bean. I want a cauldron cake or something. So now we're up here with Hermione.
Harry, I think you need to work out how to open one of those big doors.
As if that wasn't obvious already. So let's just fire this. You see which door is opening. There we go. And that also unlocks a blocker thing that was just there. That was basically preventing us from getting down here again. Head down this passageway with our friends. And into the next little puzzle. Through the door. Interesting puzzle here to get to that challenge shield, I think.
Do those things in the floor do anything?
No, they probably don't, Ron. Why should they do?
There's some kind of switch over there. Will that do anything?
Just ignore his comments like that, because there's a cutscene which is going to be shown regardless about that particular speech line, so just ignore it for now. Your friends will just keep running across the buttons for no reason at the moment.
That's done something at least.
I don't really
Shall we try
care.
standing on one of those symbols on the floor?
Do those things in the floor do anything?
Stop talking! So we'll leave Harry up there.
There's some kind of switch over there. Will that do anything?
Yes, we get that cutscene as Ron for some reason. So what we need to do, since there's only two of us down here but three switches.
On one of those symbols on the floor.
Hermione, what do you think I'm doing? For God's sake. You need to get basically this block onto one of the switches to act as the third person. Don't know what Hermione's doing with that box over there. There we go, that's one.
That's done something at least.
And then Hermione, you take up position number 3.
Look, there's a switch over there.
Yes it is, so I will go and press it as Harry. To unlock the Stairway to the Challenge Shield. Or the Heavens, or whatever it would be called. There's no real safe way to get down here without taking health damage. Which is fine, because right here there is a chest with a chocolate frog in it anyway, so we'll just take it. Just revitalise ourselves. Come on. Up here we go. And a Monster Book of Monsters thing appears. Well, a spell book, basically. No, I won't move out of the way, I'll just stay where I am. And deflect the spells back. Not too difficult. And there we go. There's a spell going wild there. And the book blows itself up. Now there's clearly a secret passageway here. You can see it on the ground and on the map. Come on, Ron, do your thing.
There's something just about here. Whoa! Well, that worked. Ron, what's it like in there? Dark. And painful.
Can you see anything?
Yes! And you see me!
That's not too good. Let us deal with these salamanders then. And all we can do is attack them, because we do not have the spell to unfreeze them. Now, you may be wondering why I'm going ahead and saving right now, when I've only gone, what is this, 18 minutes into the game. The reason for this is because this game is full of bugs. There are all sorts of like freezing bugs and things like that. So when I come up to a point where I know the game can freeze, I will just take a save, just to make sure I've got something I could quickly get back to. Now, I know I could save state, but I don't want to do that. I think that breaks the console experience I'm trying to go with while playing on an emulator. So, up here we go. I don't think we'll have too many issues with this version of the game. And then we'll just fire a flipendo at this. Yeah, I didn't think that would freeze really on this emulator. Ron breaks it and leaves a tiny crawl space. Why does Ron always get into trouble? Yeah, just wiggle the little analog stick. Come on guys, help me. Why am I doing all the work? I'm just standing here spamming most of his spells. Hey. Pixie's guy away. Thank you. Get another bean I don't want. Fine. Now,
I bet you can't fit through that hole over there, Hermione.
yes, actually Hermione can. So Hermione will be the one learning the Glacius spell because that's what's underneath this crawl space.
I'll see if I can find the Glacia Spellbook.
Indeed, so we'll just go ahead. Into another challenge. It's getting icier and icier as we progress. Leveling all this ice maiden stuff that they're going for, or is it Ice Queen stuff? I don't know. Anyway, you can either push or flipendo the block over here. Come on, Hermione, I want you to get up. Now, there's actually a little secret area just over there. You can see it with the chests. So what I'm going to do is just flipendo this around the room. It is going to go across the top of this button, which is not very useful. As you can see, it is thingied in place. What I'm just going to do is push this down, just to create a blocker for the ice block coming back. What we'll do is we'll just push this along because it's on a push surface now. And I think it's just a couple of beans and stuff in these chests. Come on, Hermione. I do know there's a card coming up that we'll want to get. We'll just get this chest. I want to just try and clear out everything as much as I can. Just saves a lot of hassle down the line. Climbing onto thin air, I love it. And so this part's easy, just don't do that. Pull this back until it stops moving. And then once you get to there, turn around to the other side and flipendo it along the slidey floor. And that will keep the blocker down. So just head along here. The reason I use flipendo is just easier than trying to push it. You save yourself some time as well. And as you can see, there's a chest just in the corner of your vision there. And if we go over here, we'll get a wizard card. I think it's the old Mother Hubbard one, but I don't really care about the name of the cards. There's a card there, just get it. I'm not so sure if Fred and George will have any of the missing cards in their shop. I know they have a couple, but I don't know. Anyway, a lovely ice chapel here holding the spell book, I see. On a frozen phoenix platform thing. How Lupin designed this, I'll never know. Actually, let's just see. There's a must be when we get down here. There's a camera shot. I mean, this is a great camera shot, don't you think? It gives you a perfect overview of everything. Now let us just pick up the spell book.
Got it! The Glacia Spellbook!
Good, isn't it? Unfortunately, things are about to change in the world. As you can see, there's a bit of flame in the air. Which does mean that we are going to have to use a Glacius spell to get out. Effectively, we are trapped by fire. I'll just go to the bird's eye view in a minute to show you it's now a fiery Inferno. So let's just put Glacius on straight away because we do need it. I mean, this is pretty crazy how it's gone into a fire pit already. But never mind. Now it does look as if there's passages down there. There isn't. Perhaps we should just try to freeze this properly. We could just do that. Damn it. Come on. There we go. Now get up here. On the helpfully placed platform. So use the... Right, okay, this isn't going to work until it comes right out. We'll just keep doing this until it does. Get rid of that. Now these torches can be quite a nuisance, I can say that for a start. I'll just open up this chest. Another one, there's plenty of them. Yet another card. I'm pretty sure the image on it is generic. I don't think it actually applies to the person who's in it. You've got to time your Glacia spells quite well, otherwise they'll unfreeze if you're not quick enough, so do be careful of that. Freeze them as fast as you can with the limited amount of Glacius you can, so you can get onto flipendo in them as fast as you can. It's a bit of a timed challenge, can be quite frustrating, but it's not a problem. More house points, 80 house points without doing very much. Another cutscene, just showing us the way out, basically. In more fiery lines, effectively. And I see another chest, which we're just going to go ahead and open. Pretty sure this is the Folio Bruti page.
Yeah.
There was a random glitch in the corner of the thing. I think that was just the Folio Bruti page going into a weird place. Just slide this along, well, not slide it along, flipendo along the floor through the gaps. The reason being to get to the switch that is just out of our reach. Is there a camera shot here? Yes, it is. Come on. There we go. Another stairway opens up to let us out of this fiery death trap that Lupin has created for us for some reason. He must be trying to kill us off already. Even though he's meant to be our friend. Anyway, that's just a chest with a chocolate frog in it if you need it. But we do not, because we have full health. And here we are, back at the starting area again. Oh, come on. There we go. Across we go. Oh no, salamanders. This time they are actually fiery. They're not frozen ice things like they were before. And this whole place has turned into a massive light show of fire. Come on, Hermione. There we go. Now, the generic way to deal with this is the generic way that they tell you to do this is to put the fires out on the ground first before doing anything with the salamanders, because otherwise they'll keep respawning. Oh, come on. Help. Right, your friends are useless, because I mean, I'm doing all the work here. Come on, you two, do something. I mean, I'm doing all the work here. My friends are useless. Come on. I'll let you guys deal with that because you needed to do something. Okay, so as you can see, there's a whole bunch of lava around here. I don't know, could we fall in that? No, apparently I could just stand in it and there's no health effects at all. Weird. What is it with this game giving me beans? Look, I've clearly lost some health. Can you just give me some health? Jeez. Right, come on. Here's a thing over here. What is it? I don't want beans. You know, game. There's something called giving me health. I want to survive this. But apparently it just wants to give me beans. It must want me to go and buy something for Fred and George, I think. And right now that we're out of that death trap, let's run all the way back to the classroom. And talk to Professor Lupin and give him advice on how to kill students. No, let's not go there. Alright, here we go. What's going to happen now? Oh, a monster. Okay.
Oh, this is just brilliant.
A makeshift boss based out of all the things around us. Okay. Okay, so this is basically the main thing in the spell challenge. It's boss battles with the spell you just learnt. And basically the only person you can play as in these things is the person who has the spell you have. Right. All we're going to do here is run around until the guy goes back into the centre. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Ron. Come on. It'll let off some anger. And then it'll send off one of its arms. It says all we have to do is freeze it, let your friends do all the firing of the spells. And that'll damage it apparently, so now it's down to one arm. This is the only time your friends are actually useful in a spell challenge. Except they're not very useful, they're just spamming flipendos in the hope that it does something when it doesn't. Get out of the way. No one cares, Ron. I wanted to get angry at me. That spell changed direction mid-course. I love that. Damage it. Yes, he's now really angry. He's stomping around the ground. I just have to stand here and hope. I'll just stand here and watch. While it fails. Typical boss fashion. And there we go. Done. What's with the look that Ron gives? I don't know. Anyway, that is us done with the challenge. We win. We have Glacius. We have 100 house points for that matter too. There's our freezing cold pit. It's now a huge fiery death trap. But no matter. Let us head back to Lupin and tell him that we have the Glacius spell and then head off to our next lesson. Yes, so this is probably going to be about a 40-minute video, maybe just a little bit less than that because various reasons. We're going to get a bit of a cutscene too.
Harry, Ron, Hermione, an excellent performance. 50 house points for Gryffindor. That is all for today. Class dismissed. Harry?
Can you show me how you made the Dementor back off?
I don't pretend to be an expert at fighting Dementors, Harry, but I'll try and help. But not right now. I have a lot to do and I chose a very inconvenient time to fall ill. I will get a message to you when I'm feeling better.
Come on, Harry. It's potions next.
Apparently, and Hermione's just disappeared. And what's this with Lupin getting ill already? Come on, it's just the start of the year. God. Anyway, open up this chest as we're here.
Yeah!
Pardon me folks, I don't know if you heard that. Me burping silently to myself. Get out of the way, Ron. Now you can clearly see here where the passage is. I don't know why it's marked on the map for, because you can never ever get back in there. Probably some weird bug you could do in the emulator to get back in there, but nah, we're not going to do that. So let's head off to potions. Which does mean that we could get to the ground floor. Which means we could get to... Pardon me. Don't know why, but every time I talk for a long period of time, I find that I get more indigested in terms of how to stop and take breath. This is the Gunhilda Gorse recorder. We're not going to worry about that. There's no reason to be down there because we can't get to anything down it. So let's just head out onto the grand staircase. Navigating all the students. Now actually, if we just go to the map, I don't think you can read any of these names. Hang on.
Snape's going to be angry if we're late.
I really couldn't care less, Ron, to be honest. I'm going to just try to get into this corner and see if we can read any of these names. There you we can't. Okay, so what's that? Mallory Norden. Who's she? And Malcolm Ilminster. Who the hell are these people? I bet you anything they're just made up characters. So that's Norman. And that's Mallory. Really? Is Ron up here? No, that's Louise Fontwell. I'm pretty sure that these are just made up names for the sake of giving names to people. Because I'm pretty sure there's no such person called Norman Ilminster in the Harry Potter universe. Well, apparently there is in this game, but who cares? You will notice you can get back into the third floor, but you won't be able to navigate anywhere else. You'll just get the same...
That's off limits. Get to your lesson.
Well, Mr. Prefect, whose name is whoever, you can't read any of that, but let's say his name's in there. What if my class is charms? I want to go and get taught by Professor Flitwick, rather.
I
Oh
hate
well.
to say this, but we should go to the dungeons.
No, we shouldn't. Let's just explore. Actually, let's not explore, because I know there's a bug that can happen at this point. If you've been following this Let's Play to the letter, there is a bug that prevents Hermione getting her first endurance increase if we collect one of the cards down in the dungeons. So we're going to avoid that. Going to run across here, because I want to see if these prefects have names. Probably do. Can't read it. There's someone called Noel Harwich in there. But I don't know who that is, and I frankly couldn't care less. Can't go out to the grounds right now, but if we just go over here, just behind the hourglasses, there's our prefect badge that we can give back to the notice board. The notice board in this game, it's just basically
Come on, let's go.
house points. Sorry, pardon me. So you basically get 10 house points for all of the items bar the last one. The last item on the notice board gives you 30 house points. Once you've got it, you'll know that you've completed the notice board. But other than that, there's not really a reason to get house points, because you can get like 100 the required house points really easily in this game. And if you need to, you could just go and explore a little bit to find some, but it's not necessary. I bet you anything, there's no chance we'll be able to read any of the names here. Not a chance. I'm not even going to attempt to. Let's head into the... let's just talk to Neville a second.
Professor Snape always makes me nervous. I hope nothing goes wrong in this class.
Oh, everything will go wrong, don't worry.
Professor Snape always makes me nervous. I hope nothing goes wrong in this class.
Oh, let's get going, shall we?
Professor Snape
Oh, is that all you
always
got to
makes
say?
me
Hang on.
nervous. I hope nothing goes wrong in this class.
I'm sure we should go in. I think Hermione's in there already.
How? How's she in there? She was with us a second ago. Alright, let's head into potions. We're going to have a bit of a cutscene, so I will volume up for it. Because why not? It's an important cutscene of sorts.
The Wiggenweld potion will heal most common injuries. The more attentive of you will remember that the most powerful form of the potion
told you we
is
had
prepared
potions.
with only the freshly stripped bark of the Wiggen tree. Mr. Weasley! While you are in my class, you will...
Harry!
Weasley, bring him to the front, now.
So Snape has managed to lose his coughing act. And apparently we're all injured. Let's just open up this chest. Why not?
Bring Potter here, now.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Super!
After getting that folio bruti pager.
Weasley, stop messing about.
Snape, shut it.
Bring him here.
So all I have to do is drag him to the front.
Settle down, Mr. Malfoy.
This is a big potions class, is it not? Where the hell's Neville? He's just vanished. Oh well.
Bring Potter here. Right, Mr. Weasley. If you pay attention, you might actually learn something. Pick up both vials of Wiggenweld potion from the table.
You know, I'm just going to volume up for this because it's just a bunch of text from Lupin, Snape rather, so I'll let you just listen to all of this a little bit.
Congratulations, Mr. Weasley. You actually managed to do what I asked. To administer the Wiggenweld potion to yourself, stand away from Potter and drink the contents of one of the vials.
Funnily enough, that's what I'm going to do.
Drink the Wiggenweld potion. Now stand close to Potter and administer the potion. Give the potion to him.
Oh, shut up. I'm doing it. Jeez. A cranky old dude.
Now,
What happened?
I will let Mr. Weasley give you a full explanation, although his incompetence speaks for itself. Thanks to Mr. Weasley's little sideshow, we no longer have time for the rest of the lesson. So, You will now be gathering the ingredients for the antidote to uncommon poisons in your own time. Ready for my next lesson. For the next class, therefore, you are to bring fire seeds, billywig stings, chispurfle carapaces, and the horn of a graphorn. Class dismissed.
I find it interesting that Snape doesn't tell us what these ingredients are for. One of the ingredients is always obtained on a night mission, by the way, because otherwise it'd be too difficult. Some of these things don't exist, so there's 2 ingredients per potion that are obtained
Thanks a lot, Weasley.
by night missions, rather.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry. Let's go outside.
Well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I think we should turn in.
Yes. But maybe we should start looking for those potion ingredients for Professor Snape's next potions class. What do you think, Harry? Harry?
I think we should just explore for a little bit just to end out this video nicely. Over here is a chest, which, if we've got all the cards, it should give us an increase to Hermione's endurance. There we go, witches. Now, if you get this before you go into the potions class, there's a bug where Hermione's endurance doesn't increase for some weird reason. So as you can see, even I got an increase to Hermione's endurance. Pardon me, folks. Just take a deep breath. Right, so I think this particular bug I was talking about, you should be able to fix it if you just like save and reload or something. I'm not too sure.
I'm really tired.
Anyway, I'm just going to make a miraculous jump cut up to the Gryffindor Tower to get rid of this notice board item. So I will see you up at Gryffindor Tower in like 2 seconds. And we're back in the Gryffindor Tower. Quite quickly, I should add. No, I took a bit of a break between that. But let's just hand in this notice board item.
10 house points.
Give us 160 points for the day. And that's where I'm going to leave this video. I'm just going to go straight into the house points ceremony and end the video. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next part. We're going to go into the first proper night mission. Not a tutorial night mission. A first proper one. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next part, guys. Bye now.
The house point totals are to be counted. Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Gryffindor is in the lead.